I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ulda. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the quicksand. Think of her as the Sultan's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now, off you go. Shoo. Was that a flamethrower? Yes.
That's not OSHA regulations.
Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself too. Oh, judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. Are you called Shu Nashimura by any chance? Mian sent word that you'd be reporting for duty. She made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started. So let's talk business, shall we? The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. God almighty! Another second under that sun, and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale, if you would be so kind. I love Papa Sean. Excellent timing, Papa Sean. It would just so happen the adventurer who will be handling your petition is here.
Ah.
You do the voice.
Oh, why if it is my good friend Shu.
Oh, never mind. The dialogue is different. Never mind. So this winsome lass is the much lauded adventurer, is she? Marvelous, marvelous. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I didn't mean to say like that. Milady, I am Papa Sean, formerly of the Sultan Sworn. I thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you'd like to appraise Shu of her mission. Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amajina and Sons Mineral Concern. It relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell mines. To be plain, giants have seized control over the place. These giants are of the clan known as the Hekatoncheries, the fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady.
They must be hungry.
I'd be hungry too. They probably eat rocks, honestly. The people of that age used the Hekatoncheries to work their mines by way of enchanted helms. They were able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will, but as is off the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hekatoncheries.
The Hecates?
Hecate. Our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels, so it was that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock. Well, now that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Trying to figure out how to put my mic so the freaking background noise isn't so obnoxious. Anyway. Cause to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell as so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to the sorry business. Yeah. God bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. In case you don't know, Copperbell mines are in Western Thunderland. Do take care, you hear? And one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina and Sons is presently at the quicksand. The fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell mines well. It may behoove you to seek his counsel. Wow! Wow, it's been an hour. Holy shit. Looking for Painted Mesa. You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you? You got guts, miss. I just hope you got skills to go with them. Cause things ain't pretty down there. The Hecatoncheries have left the place in a right state, and nearly a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second Ola dynasty was still young. And it was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. I mean, nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, and they found themselves in the company of giants. Unless we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. The stone torches are keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nations rested on you, friend. Best of luck. I walk into barrel and rock. Hey! It's Isildar! Sir Hadion. I have been an adventurer for long years and borne witness to many a pivotal moment in history. Though the times may have changed, the essence of our trade has not. Adventuring has ever been a quest for self-betterment through challenges, freely faced, and ever shall it remain so. As an adventurer becomes more experienced, you will naturally acquire a love of justice and an understanding of the spirit of self-sacrifice. Such experience cannot be measured in any tangible way, yet it most assuredly shapes who we are, grounded as it is in the decisions we have made on our journey and their consequences, good or ill. I sense a light within you, young one, and it tells me that you are destined for greatness. We found Dolores Bear and his entire party dead. The giants were thorough in their work. Judging by their tracks, it would seem they tried to rush a horde of creatures. I cannot say for sure what drove an experienced crew like theirs to throw caution to the wind, but I do have my suspicions. We are all our own worst critics, and our desire to better past achievements can rob us of good sense. Thus do we become more given to recklessness. While it is important to have goals, one must not fixate upon them to the exclusion of all else. Do so, and one will surely pay the price, as Dolores Bear and his comrades did this day. Those are the people that we literally just met.
Yeah. There's been an incident inside Copperbell mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained, but for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here. What? You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the
Hecatoncheries?
Hecatoncheries? I didn't think that Papa Shun would be able to find someone so quickly. If at all. The giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can and enter at will. Which ones will?
Good question. Are we ready?
Fire at will. Which ones will? Yes.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Meow. Meow 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 meow. Love in paradise. Na 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 na. I want to become.
Oh no.
Never mind. Oh 7.
All I can think of is those edits where it's like, I want to become in. Where it just like starts hitting the hard rock thing and then just puts I want to become in the bold.
Oh
like,
yeah. It just zooms out basically with the black around it.
Yeah. The black border on top and bottom and then just I want to become. I think typically it's he will become.
It's anything with become.
Yeah.
Or come. I already forgot that I made the enemy so yellow.
Why did you make the enemies piss flavored?
They're not piss flavored, they're piss. Never mind, I was gonna say it's like spice, and then I realized that it's flavor. Wait, we need to go on here for the achievement. There we go. I love running and hoping we don't die. Ouchie.
Ouch.
Things will start getting aggroed if you go into the next room, by the way.
Yeah.
So how much gil do you have?
21, 192.
Same. He fires.
It's almost like we're working together and have a group fund.
Wow. Together we have 22,000 to what? I mean 42,000.
There you go.
Like 284. Wait, 300, 200, 384.
There you go.
I don't think we look sproutly enough. La la la. La la. We did it!
Good job.
And I still don't get a hat. Well, it doesn't want me to have a hat. You like a reason. I'm not bad, I'm a merry man. Oh, hands on me, made sure. There's a chest in here.
We can get the chest in a second.
He thinks yeah. I'm so happy and content with life, calling people, like random people, dad. It's like my new favorite thing. Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh my god. Wait, that's a different top. I don't remember this top.
What?
the top that's in the thingy. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Not at least from Dungeon. It has a pink bow on it! I need it. I need it, please. Yay, I got it!
Yeah.
I want to cherish it just because it has a pink bow. Slaves no more! Free! 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 Never again! Never! I used to play like a white mage. I'm so confused.
Oh, I see.
Ah, the Conqueror of Copperbell returns. Thanks to you, our mining operations can resume, and Olda will have the materials she needs to rebuild. The entire nation's in your debt. I'll share the good tidings with Papa Shan the next time I see him. As for you, you'll want to report to Momodi. It'll do the woman well to see you alive and in one piece. Oh, it's a creepy did. Shut your mouth, you thieving little swine. You stole from me. Don't even think to deny it. Please, sir. I didn't steal nothing. I bought this. Paid for it with me own coin. What rot. You refugees are all the same. Couldn't afford maggoty mole meat, much less a choice cut of dodo. Dodo. I'm going to say it one more time. Give back what you stole, or I'll make you wish you'd never set foot in this town.
This town ain't big enough for
By
that.
rights. I should turn you over to the brass blades, you know, help keep the streets safe for law-abiding citizens. But I'm a reasonable man. If you agree to serve me in whatever capacity I require, the authorities need to hear of your crime. They're so weird. But I ain't done nothing wrong. Twelve is me witness. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Please, adventurer, help me, I beg of ye. I swear on me mother's grave, I didn't steal nothing. I bought this with the coin I'd save. I only wanted to treat my children to a decent meal. And who the hells are you when you're at home, this dog's master? I'm an adventurer and I look cute. I've had enough of this mummer's farce. You lot teach them a lesson. Wow.
What?
Oh, it flashed. You stranger. Tell me what I get the beauty of it all.
Fun fact, you can hit the guys in the background to get them into the fight sooner.
Yeah, I put them to sleep. Isn't Eden's Papa Lima supposed to be here? Well, wait, did you start in Gridani on this one? No.
No, I started in...
So it'd be Y'shtola.
Yes. Is it? No. No, it would be... I thought,
Let's say it's Y'shtola. Oh wait, no, you started in Oldat, so it's Thancred.
yeah.
Handsome stranger. Wow, cheer for me. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Do you like my man voice?
Yeah.
Thank you, kind stranger. Thank you thrice over. Eek, eek. Ooh. Am I the 12? Am I the witness? I swear there were more refugees than when I last looked. And you wouldn't be mistaken. But it's been 5 years since the calamity. Why are they only coming here now? It's simple, really. While a number of hamlets survived the immediate aftermath of the calamity, many were no longer able to support their communities. The residents found their lands had either been rendered barren or cut off from trade routes, and problems like those aren't easily solved. Though they tried to make the best of it, it was only a matter of time before they were forced to abandon their homes and seek a new life in the city. I see. But the calamity affected the whole realm, didn't it? Is the same thing happening to the other cities? If the talk is true, yes. Though perhaps our situation is more pronounced. Ul'dah has a reputation for being preposterous. No, prosperous. So it's natural that the refugees would try their luck here first. My heart goes out to them, it truly does. But I would be lying if I said that I wasn't apprehensive. I hope their presence doesn't foment lawlessness in the city. Well, if things do take a turn for the worse, we always have the immortal flames. I dare say the brass blades would welcome their help. The heroes who fought the Garlean Empire patrolling the streets for riffraff? It may well come to that. Impoverished and desperate as they are, you may be sure that some other refugees will come to crime. You know what this place is like. If you've no coin, you've no hope. What will become of our city? Not all refugees are bad, mind you. Some are able to find employment and lead honest lives. Dodo tenderloins, get your dodo tenderloins, guaranteed cheapest in Thanalan. Thank you for your custom, madam. Please come again. Wow. Looking around, you think that Ul'dah was well on its way to recovery. But peer through the veil of prosperity and you'll see no end to the misery and suffering. Madam!
Yeah.
Madam, are you alright? You're... Me am bueno. Some even say I'm bonita. Hey, Ida! What now? You mean to threaten a defenseless citizen? What? Saw her buy that meat, you say? That's absurd! Aye, as did I. Leave the poor woman alone, you damnable vulture. Who said that? Ida. Ida said it. Where's Papa Limo, though? Ugh, I will overlook this, but just this once. God bless you, adventurer. If you hadn't come along when you did, who knows what that monster might have done. It don't bear thinking about. Meow.
Meow.
Meow meow.
Meow.
Meow meow. Case closed. Hello again. We have been keeping a close eye on you ever since you left Gridania. You discharged your duty as envoy impeccably and never once faltered in the face of myriad dangers. But more importantly, you were always ready to help those in need, even if you didn't stand to earn a guild by doing so. You are possessed of all the qualities we seek in an adventurer. Of this, we are convinced. Even if you were kind of dragged into that business with the dodo meat. Yes, thank you, Ida. And then there is the matter of your gift. I dare say you were curious as to the nature of the vision you bore witness to moments ago. Well, we can help you to understand it. You're not the only one with that power, you know. We have a friend who has it too, and we'd love for you to meet her. And meeting her is only the beginning, but we would also have you lend your strength to our cause. In return, we should be glad to assist your adventuring endeavors in whatever way we are able. Should you decide to take us up on our offer, and I sincerely hope you will, pray speak with Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand, is a good friend of ours. She will tell you where to find us. Okay. Wait a minute. We haven't even told you the name of our order with the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Defenders of Justice. Oh, but don't tell anyone except for Momodi. She already knows. Wow.
Wow.
Get your butt in here. So we'll talk to Momodi and then we're gonna go to the gold saucer.
Okay.
Wow, it's already been another hour. Seems like that is becoming ever more common, I'm afraid. Don't worry though, if you work hard, you'll probably be alright. Saying that, if you ever find yourself in a spot of bother, come and see me. Just don't go pestering me every time you graze your knee, eh? Cause I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the women folk from time to time. Okay. Shoot, sorry for keeping you waiting. I was just providing guidance to a fresh off-the-carriage adventurer. But gods, it's good to see you safe and well, and Goro too. To look at you both, no one would ever guess you'd been hard at it with giants in the dark. You're every the adventurer Mion said you'd be, Shu. The station master will be overjoyed when he hears the news. Oh, before I forget, there's a lass here who wants a word with you. Didn't actually know your name, but hearing her description, I knew who she meant right away. But thank you for sparing the time. I realize you don't know me, but I've been longing to speak with you for a while now. What? My name is Ida. I'm an adventurer like you, though I'm not very good at being one, if truth be told. Anyway, I was adventuring with my friends in Gridania when I'm sorry, we went in Gridania when the leader of our party was killed. His name was Avery, and he and I were to be wed in the spring. You may not remember him, but to say that he remembered you would be an understatement. He would sing your praises from dawn to dusk. He saw you for what you are. You see, an adventurer's adventurers, and swore that he would be like you one day. I believe that he would have succeeded had a friend not robbed him of the chance. Since that day, I have thought long and hard about giving up adventuring. But when I think of the woman you are, of all that you've achieved, I find that I am inspired, just as Avery once was. And so I've decided to start again as an adventurer. I will go back to the village of my birth and begin my training anew. But I wanted to meet you first to ask you your name. My name is Shunashmira. Shunashmira. I shan't forget. Thank you, Shunashmira. I pray that we will meet again. Fare you well. Adventuring can be a cruel bleeding business. Time was. I didn't know why anyone would bother. When they first asked me to take charge of the guild here, I didn't want aught to do with you lot. Got it. be a right pain in the arse looking after you all. But against my better judgment, I decided to accept the post, and I'm full glad I did. I feel privileged to be a part of your lives. And that goes double for you, yours, Shu. What do you say? You want to know about the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? They're beginning to move in earnest, then. Listen, Shu, the Scions ain't no ordinary folk. And the work they do ain't no ordinary work. I know full well how capable you are, but even you would think twice about attempting some of the stuff they do. Knowing that, if you're still certain you want to get involved, I'll tell you what I can. Yippee! You can tell me tomorrow.